Laura Walcott, and I'm a 5th grade teacher in Harford County.
I'm Jesse Walcott. I am an IT manager for Caesars Entertainment. We've been married for
11.
Technically 11 years,
Yeah.
but we've been together for about 20. We were high school sweethearts, and we moved to the Baltimore area in 2008 from where we came from in Harford County.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
And our 2-year-old is just behind us here, and
Playing with clips.
Playing with barbell clips, which is a totally normal thing for 2-year-olds to do. I played softball. I played Little League and soccer, the normal kind of suburban kid stuff. And then we went to college, and the only sport we played was beer pong. But then once we got out of school, sort of settled into adult life with no real athletic activity in any particular way. Right around 2012, I started running. She started running with me. We started lifting and doing a lot of things very, very wrong. But at least it's got us started. So, and I heard about this gym down in Harbor East, and I thought, well, let me go check that out. So I guess that was fall of 2016.
And you were interested in weightlifting?
Yeah, no, and we weightlifted before, and I've said it a lot of times that if you're shaped like a refrigerator, at least be strong. So, thus gifted with the frame that I am, weightlifting is always sort of that. And I ran for a while, but I'm not suited for it. So we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm. And then I soon became pregnant.
Yeah.
And wish I would have started when I was pregnant, but I didn't. And then once I had Bryan, I guess about 4 months later, I started the basic training class with you, and then gradually transitioned to weightlifting.
I can tell you the story of when we first started lifting, and me being an armchair coach from things I saw on the internet, which, to be fair, my house is fixed because of the videos I find on the internet, so it seemed like a reasonable way to go. My established strength level when I started, and what I was lifting, I was not pushing myself, so I was doing things with the wrong form, but it was less detrimental to me because I could probably already do that. Whereas trying to coach her in any reasonable way, on any kind of form, as soon as she felt a pain, she immediately doubted her form, she immediately doubted everything about what we were doing and the existence of the world and why are we here, and everything came crashing down. So to be able to have a voice of a consistent voice that speaks from a place of authority, really helped. I mean, it helped my numbers go.
Experienced person,
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
for sure.
Knowing exactly and how not. I mean, there was a point that we were weightlifting, and I would wake up in horrendous back pain, and I mean, I don't anymore. Obviously, it was because we weren't. I didn't have the correct form. That and the motivation from the professional.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I need to lift this set for Diego. How have we been able to balance our training schedule? I would argue that it's been tough, right? So we make concessions, right? Like when we first started, I was 3 days a week. She was 2 days a week.
No, I was 3 days. When we first started, Bryan was itty bitty, and we could bring him with us.
And before, yeah.
So I would train the same nights he did, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It was another night to be together. And then as Bryan started to get older, and quite honestly, you got a new job within the last year, and that has put a little bit of a damper into our consistency for sure. Your consistency, but mostly my consistency, which is okay. We still find the balance.
Yeah.
And when we can, sometimes we'll both come one night and we'll split the time. And I know you guys have been super welcoming to Bryan. I mean, he has a blast here. He obviously enjoys it.
We're still playing with barbell clips, so I'm
see him.
totally
fine. Sometimes it's a struggle, but
Sure.
definitely find that balance.
Hi, sweetheart.
Can you say hi? Hi, Bryan.
He's gonna cry immediately as soon as he's ready. Fun story. When we first started coming to this gym, we would bring him in his car carrier and set him there because he didn't walk or anything, so he just sat there. And we would deadlift, and every other kid on the planet, I think, would be fairly alarmed by the sound of a drop deadlift.
Oh, yeah.
To this
Not
day,
even phased.
doesn't even bother him.
Not even phased.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
if Diego walks up, that's bad, but a deadlift being dropped, no problem. He used to sleep right through it. I feel like that was a bit of good parenting, but we'll find out, huh?